whole lot. So the future of space, you're looking at it, or you saw it a moment or two in those ever jubilant youngsters this morning. The Deputy Minister now in the Department of Science and Technology, Zanele Magwaza-Msibi, joins me. Mama, very good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning to you, Leanne, and good morning, Ayanda, and good morning to the viewers at home. I'm very happy to be here with you.
I'm glad, and I'm sure Leanne is saying hello to you right back right now. I know you're extremely passionate about those young people that we see there, and also women when it comes to the space of science and technology. Tell us about what the department is doing to advance their position.
You don't know how happy I am to be here. I'm thrilled to be here and also to see young people participating in science. As a department, we are doing all that we can to ensure that we popularize science and ensure that we dispel the myth, because outside there, people think that science and technology is something for the elite, is something for the few chosen. But we want to make it a societal issue. That is why we are doing all that we can to ensure that we go out to the people. We have 33 science centers throughout the country. We are using these science centers to ensure that we go out and reach out to as many young people as we can. Go to schools, especially targeting girl children, so that they become interested in math and science, so that at the end of it all, we'll be able to get more scientists, more researchers and innovators who will help us even to grow our economy. We have science Olympiads. We have a budget that is set aside through our agencies to actually give bursaries to young women and also to members, young people who want to participate in science. We have women in science, we have Science Week, we have PhD programs. We have a lot of programs where we try to entice, where we try to inspire, especially young women to come on board to participate in science. This year, the minister announced that there are research chairs. She wants to ensure that all research chairs that will be appointed this year will be women, only because we want to attract more women to participate in science, especially in space technology.
I think it's absolutely crucial what you've just said, because the process of enculturation, and not only for women, but most importantly, those who are previously disadvantaged, is so crucial. So in our raising of children in perhaps rural areas or the townships, we need to make sure that they can dream big and that we train them and also equip them to also think about one day being astronauts or one day being engineers in space and technology. Do you go to those far-flung areas, those rural areas, to try and raise awareness among the young people there that they can dream that way? They don't have to be your stereotypical teacher or doctor or nurse, that they can dream to be much, much greater.
I've gone to Zululand, where I come from, to actually try and do that, to inspire girls to do math and science. We had a PhD program also in the Northwest also, so that we try and inspire more young women and children to come and participate. I think the minister also will be in Umtata, because the Space Week is being commemorated throughout the world. There are about 80 countries in the world that are commemorating the Space Week, starting from the 4th of October to the 10th. We also, as the department, we are doing something to ensure that we actually commemorate, we actually appreciate the work that is done by space science. And the minister will be in Umtata from tomorrow, trying to reach out to as many people as we can, because it should not only be about children, but also about parents. Parents also should take part, so that they will also encourage their children to come and participate, because we want to see children from far-flung rural areas being engineers, being researchers. We have a program also in the department where we are acknowledging young women who are doing their best in science and technology. There is a program for emerging researchers and established researchers, so that they merge together and assist one another, because that is also important. The PhD program, for instance, is done so that we will encourage our children not to stay to the degree that the first degree, perhaps to stay there, but we want to encourage them to grow up the ladder to become doctors, so that we'll be able to ensure that at the end of the day we have our own black people who are astronomers, people who are engineers and scientists. That is what we are targeting as a department.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Thank you so very much for joining us. Deputy Minister in the Department of Science and Technology, Zanele Magwaza-Msibi. And you can hear the passion with which she talks about the role of women and young girls in the science and technology space. Of course, when I'd said that teachers and doctors, they also use science and technology, and absolutely nothing wrong with those professions. But of course, we want to teach our children that absolutely anything is possible. It's over to you now. Back in studio.